has social media changed the anti-Semitic landscape, and how has the ADL dealt with it?
Yeah, the answer is yes, and it's become a huge priority for ADL. We now have a large staff in Silicon Valley who are constantly in touch with Facebook, Twitter, all the rest, Google, trying to get them more serious on the issue of hate on the internet. Because, again, remember I said earlier that the fundamental way we early on learned to fight hate was to expose the haters to the light of day and not try to ban them. But in the world of social media, that's a much more complicated situation, because you had, in the old days before the computer, you had ways to control the situation and to get to people who had been exposed to hate. Today, you can't really get to anybody. And so the notion that you can counter bad speech with good speech isn't really that realistic. And so we've taken some different approaches, including we actually organized a thing called a year ago on Facebook. We were so upset because we kept on negotiating with Facebook, hoping they would take hate more seriously. And we finally got so frustrated, we created a 1-month program called No Hate for Profit. No profit for hate. I forget exactly what we called it. And we thought it wouldn't attract. It attracted over 1,000 organizations and companies that basically boycotted Facebook for 1 month, no advertising on Facebook, as a way to pressure them to start taking hate more seriously. So the answer is, this is a major priority for us. Yes, it has played into anti-Semitism and other forms of hate for several reasons. One, there's anonymity in so much of the internet. Secondly, the haters are able to get to people in a way that, in the old days, the extremists would put a hateful book in a brown envelope and slip it under your door. Today, you're in the same spot where the newspapers are. You have access to people and ability to, and of course, you get the worst kind of stuff there. So it's a continuing challenge. I don't want to make it seem like there are easy answers to it, but clearly we believe and argue with the companies that they need to do more, at least take their own rules of the road more seriously. But it is no doubt, if we talk about, why are we having this splurge of anti-Semitism in recent years, there are a number of factors, and social media is definitely one of them. It's not the only one, and I can talk about that, but it is definitely one of them that's made anti-Semitism more acceptable, if you will.